I'm going to do a little update. Don't mind me, I'm wearing my yoga clothes. I went to Lagree this morning, which is one of the things that I wanted to talk about actually. But let's start with the makeup and then we will chat. So, what am I wearing? I really wanted to show you. I got some of the new Liquid Silk Lisa Eldridge eyeshadows, which I was so excited about because I love liquid shadows. You know that I used to be a huge fan of the Ellis Fast ones. And those Ellis Fast ones, I keep forgetting that they exist. These are actually very similar. And Ellis Fast, it's still going. It's just not sold anywhere around me. So I forget that they're still a thing. I'm kind of put off brands that I don't have access to. It's like they're dead to me. It's like I need the hype of hearing about something. And maybe that's not a good thing, but I just prefer it when a brand is in the spotlight. So anyway, I went to see these eyeshadows. I was very confused with the colors because initially I saw it in the marketing and I loved the colors that they showed. They looked like perfect neutrals. I could think of a few that I really liked. They looked amazing in the model. I'm not interested in an eyeshadow base, so I wanted something with a color, a sort of a one shadow look kind of deal. Then I watched the video to choose the shades. I watched the video with Lisa trying them on and I was really put off. Like in that video, they all looked pretty bad on her. I feel like the undertones, they just didn't really look great in her skin tone. They look good as a base, the ones that were a skin color, but the ones that were more saturated, they just weren't the right color. They were very reddish. I really didn't like them. And then so today I went to see them in person because I'm like, I probably will not get them based on what I've seen in her video, but I want to see them anyway because I still have a hope that they will be good. So anyway, I went to see them and in person I felt they had a lot of potential. I swatched them on my hand. By the way, they are waterproof, like budge proof. We'll see how I'm gonna take it off because I had to use their oil cleanser to take them off my hand. But they feel really lightweight. So I'm wearing one of them now. So I got two of them. I got Gaia is the one that I'm wearing right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and open the box. God, I don't even have my microphone on. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna have heard everything. So I might have to do a voiceover. So Gaia, I'm going to try it on my eyes on top of the one that I'm already wearing. So this is the darkest golden tone. There was a darkest reddish tone, which I also tried on, and I guess it made my eyes pop, but it was really not the effects that I was looking for. It was very rusty brown. I didn't want that. So this was the one that I was initially drawn to, and it's the one that I got in the end. And I'll just show you. I'm wearing it. So I would describe it as a camo. And I really like it on me. And I also like the fact that it's not the shades, it's not one of those shades that I usually go for. So it's something a bit different for me. Yeah, it hasn't been going anywhere. So let's try it on the bottom because she put it on. This was the sales assistant at the Selfridges counter that put it on, and I want to make a few corrections. So first correction, I just need to kind of clean up my under eye because this is a disaster. Because I went out so early and then I went to this exercise class. I'm not wearing any face makeup. I think these are gonna be amazing to exercise in as well because they don't go anywhere, but they also don't look dry. Alright, so I really wanted to make the shape a little bit different. When she put it on, I thought about it. It's not winged at all. It's like in the inner corner. I don't like that. So let's Let's first put it on the bottom and then we will correct it a little bit too. Let me zoom in. I think a few dots is gonna be great. I mean, you don't have to put it in the bottom, but I like to frame my eye and then I'm gonna take it there. See, this is the shape that I usually do, that I like. And then, okay, this shadow, this brush is a tiny bit dirty, but not too much. And then I feel like you have to be quite fast working with these. Yeah, so this is more my kind of thing. Looks very nice, right? And with my eye color, very happy with this color. I never wear it because I never find it. It's an unusual eyeshadow color, you know? It's kind of wrong, but right. Let me put this on here directly. Oh no, it's going everywhere now. I love the formula. I do hope that they come up with more colors because I feel like this is not enough. I mean, let's not be greedy. We don't really need more than one color. If one works, then that should be enough. Okay, so this has gone everywhere. So let's add a little bit more here. I mean, I really like an under lower lid eyeshadow. Okay. So this is Gaia, yeah. So that's Gaia. The golden dark camel shade. And the other one, I'm not gonna put it on because this is impossible to take off, I tell you. And I'm not gonna do that to my eye. I just had an eye infection, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm gonna show you the other one. The other one that I got is Ione. And Ione is the kind of shade that I would usually go to, so I thought it would be a good neutral. It's this one. On me, it's like a purpley, taupey. It's a taupey shade, but it goes a little bit taupey, especially compared to the other ones. And I really liked it as a really good basic that looks like a shadow on your eye. I feel like it could be applied sheerly to look like a shadow, and you can also build it up a little bit to look a little bit more intense, like an intense shadow. So whereas this definitely looks like an eyeshadow, the other one looks more like contouring. And if I had to choose, I would have chosen Gaia only, but I just decided to get two because I knew I was going to get them eventually. So I'm just like, I don't want to be coming here. It's expensive to go to the other side of London. Let's just do it in one go. So I got that. Very happy with them. I also swatched, well, I swatched them all. I actually tried them all on my lids. So let me tell you about the other ones. The one that's dark and more reddish, I would be careful with it because it looks a little bit ruddy. Like it's the kind of reddish, it's not a burgundy, it's a skin tone. So that's one of the things that I was fearing about these eyeshadows, and I still am. I feel like she has made them to be an eyeshadow base. So she has chosen the colors and the undertones to fit a certain depth of a skin tone. So the darker ones look really good on dark skin tones as a base. They don't look great as an eyeshadow on lighter skin tones because the correlation there is not always ideal. When a darker shade is more of a foundation shade, it can look ruddy on a lighter skin tone because lighter skin tones are just naturally like more clear. They have a vibrancy, I don't know how to explain it, but their undertones, I guess, are different. So just be mindful of that. If you're gonna go for the darker shade, I would definitely suggest this one if you're golden like me, at least. You know, I'm pretty golden. golden undertones. Maybe if you have more rosy skin, the other one would look good. I don't know, can't say. And the gray one, this one called Ione, which is more purplish, I think that would be a really good taupe for a lot of people. Now Irene, I found, oh, I can't remember which one was Irene, because it was Phoebe, the one that was a camel but a lighter. So Phoebe would have been great as an eyeshadow base for me. It's like this sort of camel undertone, but much lighter. So that one would actually work as a natural eyeshadow as well. I really liked that one. And then the other one that I tried, that I can't remember the name, it was more of a rosy one. That one didn't go with my skin. So yeah, what can I say? You need to try them on, basically. This is 44. Yves Saint Laurent. I actually really like it by itself, even without a lip liner, which is unheard of for me. I need to show you this palette that I just got from Pat McGrath. I have decided I really like Pat McGrath eyeshadows and I wanted something very portable, so I got the mini palette. It's sold out in a lot of places, so if you like it, I think this is a fantastic palette. Again, it's kind of the colors that I'm wearing right now. I wore it the other day for my performance. This is the only thing that I wore, and the makeup looks amazing. I'm going to put a few pictures here, and I will also, if you are subscribed to my private sort of community that I'm having right now, you will receive the video where I do the rehearsals and I do the performance. At my friend's house, it was his birthday and he asked me to sing a few songs. So you will receive, and if you are not subscribed, it's free for now, so you should definitely subscribe. I'll leave the link down below. I just need your details like name, last name, email address. The name is good to have because it will go into your spam otherwise, because you know a lot of email clients, they make a thing about, is this email being sent to you, to your real name? So it is helpful to have. I know it's not nice to give your, especially your real last name, but if you give me your name, I'm obviously not sharing it with anyone. That's the only purpose, that it doesn't go into your spam folder, and that I have, you know, in my spreadsheet I need to put a name and last name because I have to just difference people. So I went to Selfridges, to the Selfridges counter, to get that Lisa Eldridge thing, and I need to show you my latest addiction. It's called